My dear soul, today the angels have brought you a message full of depth and emotion. Something significant needs to be revealed to you, a truth that the universe has carefully orchestrated for this moment. There is a person in your life, someone, who holds a special place in your thoughts. This person holds feelings for you that have never been fully expressed. And now that powerful and unexpected truth is about to come to light. For a long time, this person has been facing an intense inner conflict. Fears, doubts, and insecurities have kept them away from their own feelings. They may have been cold, looking for excuses to distance themselves, or even choosing silence as a way to avoid facing their feelings. But the angels show that behind that mask of indifference is a heart in a storm. It thinks of you more often than it admits, and your absence has become a heavy burden to bear. What was once a shadow of doubt is beginning to turn into an intense desire for clarity and truth. Before you proceed, allow yourself to anchor this energy. In the comments, write the mantra, "I am worthy of all love and truth." Now imagine this. Person sitting alone in a moment of deep silence. Their mind wanders to memories swirling around them, memories they have tried to bury, but which come back with a vengeance. The angels show a clear scene. She is reliving moments that she shared with you. They are small details that have become huge to her. The sound of your voice, the sparkle in your eyes, even the moments of silence between you. All of this has taken on immense significance. It's as if she finally realizes that you are different from anyone who has ever crossed her path. Dear soul, this person is facing something they have avoided for a long time. The intensity of their own feelings. Somewhere along the way, you may have convinced yourself that it would be easier to ignore what you were feeling, to look for something easier, or even to move on without looking back. But true love cannot be suppressed. It survives even when we try to hide it. Now the angels reveal that she is about to make an important decision. Her mind, previously filled with fear and uncertainty, begins to clear. She feels a growing impulse to break the silence, to come closer, to try to make a connection that has seemed impossible. As this person faces this inner struggle, the angels bring you a special message. This moment is not only about their feelings, but also about the journey you are on. The angels whisper that as she faces her own fears, you are also invited to look within. There are issues in your heart that need attention, wounds that need healing, and expectations that may need to be adjusted. This is a call to prepare for what lies ahead with courage and an open heart. You may ask yourself, why now? Why couldn't this person express themselves before? The angels reveal that each soul has its own time of awakening. Just as a flower blooms in its season, her feelings needed time to grow, mature, and become something that could not be ignored. Everything has its time, and now the universe is aligning the pathways for this truth to finally reveal itself. Trust the process. The angels show that this person has been guided by subtle signs, little lights along their path, encouraging them to take courage and act. Likewise, they are at your side, strengthening your patience, bringing clarity to your thoughts, and guiding your heart. This is a time of transition, a point between what has been and what can be. Dear soul, know that the energy that connects you both is profoundly transformative. It carries the potential for healing and renewal, even in the midst of the fears and uncertainties that may still exist. True love is resilient. It finds a way to flourish even in the most difficult circumstances. Prepare yourself, for the truth is about to emerge. And when it does, the emotions that will surface could change the way you see everything. Now imagine this person in a moment of solitude, reflecting on all that has been left behind. The angels show a vivid scene. She remembers conversations she had with you, small gestures, unspoken words. It's as if every detail she's tried to ignore is rising to the surface, demanding attention. Spirituality reveals that she is being forced to revisit the past, to face the weight of the choices she has made and the opportunities she has missed. She is confronted with a mixture of longing, regret, and hope. Longing for his presence, regret for the times she walked away, and hope that there may still be time to rewrite that story. The angels show that the love she feels for you is something that transcends time, something that she can no longer ignore. Before continuing, write the number 1111 in the comments to anchor this energy and strengthen your connection to the universe. Now visualize her in a quiet place, perhaps a corner of the house where she feels safe, or a bench in a quiet park. Looking far away, she is lost in thought. She remembers all the times she had the opportunity to speak, but chose silence. Every opportunity to come closer, but she chose to hide. The angels show that this deep introspection reveals something she has always avoided: regret for letting fear speak louder. The angels reveal that she is fighting an inner battle, a confrontation between what she feels and what she believes is possible. Fear still takes up space in her heart. She is afraid of being rejected, afraid that time has erased the opportunities that once existed. But at the same time, the love she feels for you is growing every day, forcing her to face her own insecurities. This person is beginning to understand that true love is not something that is easily found, and even less something that can be ignored. It's a flame that keeps burning, even in the darkest of nights. And for them, you are the reason that flame continues to burn. The angels show me an image to illustrate this moment. Imagine someone walking through a dense forest, lost in their own thoughts. With each step, you feel further away from something important. But suddenly, in the distance, a light begins to appear. This light not only illuminates the path, but also brings hope and reminds you that there is always a way back. For this person, you are that light, the presence that has never gone away, even in the most difficult times. They ask themselves, is there still time? Will my truth be accepted? These questions torment her, but they also propel her forward. She feels she must act. She must break the silence, even though she knows it will make her vulnerable. Dear soul, the angels are sending you this message as well. They ask that as this person goes through their awakening journey, that you look inward and reflect on your own feelings. This is the time to ask yourself, what do I really want out of this connection? Am I ready to receive this truth, whatever it may be? The answers to these questions will not only bring clarity to your heart, but will also affect the energy that connects the two of you. The angels whisper that this is a time of mutual learning. As she faces her fears and uncertainties, you will be guided to work on your own emotional preparation. Perhaps there are wounds that need to be healed or expectations that need to be adjusted. Whatever the case, the angels ask that you remain open and trusting and allow the universe to sort out the details. They reveal that something deep is moving in this person's heart. They have been hiding behind excuses and justifications for a long time, but now the universe is pushing them forward, asking them to face their feelings. It's as if life is finally demanding an answer. Act on what she feels or lose the opportunity for something she deeply values. As she deals with this choice, the angels show her that an awakening is taking place. It's a gradual but powerful process. Every memory shared with you, every thought, breaks down the barriers she has built for herself. This path is not easy. It is full of ups and downs, but the angels assure her that she is being guided by a greater power. Now, before you continue, write in the comments, "I'm ready to hear the truth." Visualize this person in a moment of deep introspection. Perhaps she is alone at the end of a turbulent day, when the silence around her amplifies the feelings within. She tries to distract herself, but her mind keeps coming back to you. Your presence is like a constant melody, something she can't ignore. The angels reveal that in these moments she feels a mixture of longing, regret, and a spark of hope. Longing for what she's experienced, regret for the words left unsaid, and hope that there may still be a way. Dear soul, the angels bring me another image to explain what is happening. Imagine a butterfly inside a cocoon. On the outside, everything seems to stand still, but inside an extraordinary transformation is taking place. Every fiber of its being is reorganizing itself so that when the time is right, it can emerge and fly. This person is in the process. The cocoon that has held them in, their fears, doubts, and insecurities, is breaking down. And they begin to realize that the fear of change is less than the pain of staying where they are. The angels want you to know that this transformation is not only about courage, it's also about vulnerability. For this person, opening their heart and admitting what they are feeling is like opening a dark window to the sunlight, allowing what has been held in for so long to finally come out. As this person faces their deepest fears, the angels ask you to keep your light shining. They say that your strength, patience, and ability to understand are essential in this process. However, they also remind you that this journey is as much about you as it is about them. It is equally important that you take care of yourself, that you prioritize your emotional and spiritual well-being. The angels indicate what signs have begun to appear around this person. Perhaps it's something you've read, something you've heard from a friend, or even a dream that has left a deep impression. These signs are messages from the universe that the time for action is approaching. They are whispering that the time for hesitation is coming to an end. This person is being urged to pursue what really matters. It's as if the courage they have, avoided for so long, is finally forming. And you, dear soul, are the reason for this transformation. She is beginning to understand that true love is not something that is easily found, nor is it something that can be ignored. It is a force that persists even in the face of challenge and doubt. Now visualize this moment. Imagine her working up the courage to take the next step, perhaps mentally rehearsing what to say, searching for the words to express everything she is feeling. For her, this is not just a conversation. It's a confession, a moment of surrender, a risk that carries both fear and hope. The angels are asking you to prepare yourself as well. This is the moment to connect with your own truth. Ask yourself, what do I really want out of this connection? Am I ready to listen and accept what comes? These considerations are important, not only for you, but for the energy you are sharing. The angels show that the universe is working to align every detail so that the right moment happens perfectly. They reveal that this person has a love for you that goes beyond words. It's a deep feeling that has withstood time, uncertainty, and even their own fears. Before you continue, write in the comments, I trust the universe and I'm ready for what's to come. Dear soul, allow me to share another image that the angels have brought to explain what is happening. Imagine someone holding a kite and trying to get it to fly against the wind. With each unsuccessful attempt, it seems like they will never succeed. But then they find the right rhythm and the kite soars upward, dancing freely in the sky. This person is like this child. For a long time, they've been trying to find the right words, the right approach, but only now do they realize that sincerity is what makes their words reach you. The angels show that this moment is both a relief and a test of courage for this person. They know that they are putting themselves in a vulnerable position, that they may be rejected, but they also know that there is no other choice. The love they feel for you is greater than any fear, and that is what drives them to act. You may ask yourself, what about me? What should I do? How should I respond? The angels whisper that there is no one answer. The most important thing is to be honest with yourself and with her. If you feel you're ready for a new beginning, let your words reflect that. If there are still hurts that need to be healed, don't be afraid to express that as well. The angels want you to know that this meeting is not only about them, but also about you, about your journey, about your ability to open up to love or to move forward with gratitude. They ask you to remember that true love is never forced. It flows naturally, like a river finding its way to the ocean. Dear soul, the angels reveal that this moment of revelation will be transformative. It will bring about intense emotions, both for you and for them. Perhaps tears will be shed, memories will resurface, some sweet, others perhaps painful, but all will have one purpose: healing. This will be the moment when past and present meet, offering the opportunity to turn pain into learning and longing into reconnection. The angels are asking you to stay open, but also centered. This is a time to listen, feel, and reflect. The words this person will share are important, but what your heart says when you hear those words will be even more important. They bring me a metaphor to illustrate what is happening. Imagine a dusty window that, when opened, allows sunlight to enter and reveal details that were previously hidden. For this person, confessing their feelings will be like opening this window, an act of courage, but also of vulnerability. Dear soul, the angels are indicating that as you listen to this truth, something inside you will begin to reorganize. Perhaps, old hurts will emerge that need to be released, or a feeling of hope will blossom. Whatever emotion arises, it is valid and deserves to be honored, for this is not only their moment, it is yours as well. Imagine yourself in a garden holding a delicate plant that represents this connection. Now you have a choice. Are you going to nurture this plant, water it, and allow it to thrive? Or will you gently return it to the earth, ending this cycle with love and gratitude? The angels whisper that no matter which choice you make, there will be no mistake as long as it comes from the heart. They reveal that as this person faces their healing process, you too are being called to heal something within yourself. Maybe it's forgiveness, not only for them, but for yourself. Maybe it's accepting that not everything can be controlled, or realizing that true love does not always follow a predictable path. The angels ask you to take a moment and ask yourself, is this the love I deserve? Is this the person I want to build a future with? The answers to these questions will be like a compass guiding your next steps. Dear soul, regardless of your choice, the angels are showing you that a process of renewal is already underway. If you choose to continue with this person, the love will need to be rebuilt on solid ground: trust, communication, and mutual respect. But if you choose to move on, know that you are making room for new possibilities, for something even more in line with your essence. The angels bring a metaphor to this moment. Imagine a bird on a branch. It knows that the branch could break at any moment, but its safety is not in the branch, it's in its wings. In the same way, your strength does not depend on the decision to stay or go, but on the trust you have in yourself to follow what is best for your soul. Dear soul, as you process all of this, the angels want you to realize how much you have grown. You are not the same person you were before. You are stronger, wiser, more connected to your essence. This moment of choice is a testament to all that you've learned and all the light that you carry within you. You may ask yourself, what if I choose wrong? The angels say that there are no mistakes, only different ways of learning. Whatever you choose will take you exactly where you need to be. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the angels to guide you every step of the way. Dear soul, remember that healing is an ongoing process, not a final destination. The angels are asking you to be gentle with yourself. Don't rush into decisions or try to control the flow of events. Allow yourself to feel, reflect, and act when you are ready. This moment of choice is not just about the other person. It is about you, about your ability to connect with what is true for your soul. The angels want you to know that whatever you choose, they are by your side, offering love, protection, and guidance. This is the beginning of a new chapter in your life. If you choose to stay with this person, The angels will help you heal the wounds and build a love that is more solid, purer, and more in line with your essence. If you choose to move on, know that the universe will bring you new opportunities, people and experiences that are in alignment with your soul. The angels reveal that this moment is not only a crossroads, but a celebration. It is a celebration of who you have become, the strength you have discovered within yourself, and the clarity that now guides your steps. Imagine yourself standing on top of a hill, looking out over a vast and beautiful horizon. The landscape before you is full of intertwining paths, and each one is an opportunity to create something new. If you choose to disconnect, the angels whisper that it won't be the end, but a beginning. A rebirth, a chance to rediscover yourself and make room for what is truly yours by divine right. And if you choose to stay, know that it will be a new beginning, an invitation to work together on something stronger and more authentic. Dear soul, the angels want you to recognize the power that exists within you, a power that doesn't depend on external circumstances, but comes from your essence. They show you that you are like a star shining in the night sky. Your light continues to shine even when you face challenges and darkness. The angels ask you to move forward with courage and confidence. Trust that true love, whether it is for someone else or for yourself, will always find a way to manifest. They say that regardless of the outcome, this moment is about you, your journey, and connecting with your deepest truth. Before you end this message, write in the comments, "I trust the universe and I'm ready for the next chapter of my life." The angels are indicating that what comes next is a new horizon of possibility. Whatever path you choose, it will be illuminated by the light you carry, the wisdom you have gained, and the strength the angels continually nurture within you. Dear soul, this is the time to trust, to allow spirituality to guide your steps, and to embrace the infinite possibilities that the future holds. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Trust the process, trust yourself, and move forward with the certainty that you are worthy of all that is good, beautiful, and true.